Hello, dear Kinder. Today we will learn about shapes and patterns. First, let's watch this video.
Roll around, circle. Circle. Roll round and round and round. Circle. Roll round and round.
Stool, square. Square, stop, here and there. Square, stop, here and there.
Slide, triangle. Triangle, slide, left and right. Triangle, slide, left and right.
Point, diamond. Diamond. Point your finger. 1, 2, 3, 4. Diamond. Point 1, 2, 3, 4.
Shake, star. Twinkle, little star. Shake your hands. Twinkle, little star. Shake your hands. Chew, heart. Ha, heart. Chew, give a kiss. Ha, heart. Chew, I love you.
I love that song, do you? Okay, let's start with shapes then. Everything we see in the world around us has a shape. We can find different basic shapes in the objects we see around us, such as the ones we will learn today: square, rectangle, circle, and triangle. These geometric shapes appear in objects we see as credit cards, bills and coins, finger rings, photo frames, dartboards, hats, windows, magician's wands, tall buildings, flower pots, toy trains, balloons, and many, many more. Okay, now let me teach you about 2 words we will need to learn today in order to understand better how the shapes are made. Vertex or vertices. Look at this beautiful house. This house is made of different shapes. Let's find some vertices or corners together. Look, here I found 1, 2, 3, and 4 corners. I'm sure you could find more corners too. Now let's talk about sides. Sides are the lines that joins 2 vertices in a shape. Look at all the sides I found on these shapes. Let me introduce you the shapes one more time. This is a square. It has 4 sides, 4 vertices, and straight lines. This is how we draw a square. A square has 4 vertices or corners. Look, it also has 4 equal sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me show you some everyday square objects. This is the rectangle. It has 4 sides, 4 vertices, and straight lines. This is how we draw a rectangle. A rectangle has 4 vertices or corners too. But wait, A rectangle is different of a square because it has two long sides and two short sides. Let me show you some everyday rectangle objects. This is the triangle with three sides, three vertices and straight lines. This is how we draw a triangle. A triangle has three vertices or corners. They also have three sides. 1, 2, 3. Let me show you some everyday triangle objects. And finally, the circle with no sides, no vertices and curved lines. This is how we draw a circle. Let me show you some everyday circle objects. Well done! Now that you know how these shapes looks like, let's play. Help me find the shapes on these objects. Ready?
A circle, can you make a circle? A circle, can you find a circle? A circle, can you find a circle? Can you find a circle? Ready? Go! How about a square? A square, can you make a square? A square, can you make a square? A square, can you find a square? A square, can you find a square? Can you find a square? Ready? Go! Let's start with a triangle. A triangle. Can you make a triangle? A triangle. Can you make a triangle? A triangle. Can you find a triangle? A triangle. Can you find a triangle? Can you find a triangle? Ready? Go! Now, let's make a rectangle. A rectangle. Can you make a rectangle? A rectangle. Can you make a rectangle? A rectangle. Can you find a rectangle? A rectangle. Can you find a rectangle? Can you find a rectangle? Ready? Go!
Well done! It's time now to move on to another topic. Patterns. Do you remember this? A pattern is something that repeats over and over again.
That's right. Make a pattern, let's make a pattern. Alright, cool. Make a pattern, let's make a pattern. Okay, here's one. Banana, meatball. Banana, meatball. Banana, meatball. Banana, meatball. Banana, meatball. Banana, meatball. You got it. Turn it up now. Okay, here's one. Nod, clap, shake your hips, 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 nod, clap, shake your hips.
Bring it back.
Come on, y'all. The pattern. Okay, here's one. Loud, loud, quiet, quiet. 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 Loud, loud, quiet. Elbow, stomach, stomach, elbow, 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 elbow, stomach, stomach, elbow. Patterns in the air, patterns everywhere. Patterns made of shapes, patterns made of grapes. Patterns on the cheetah, patterns on my feeder. Patterns in the nap, patterns in this rag.
One more time.
Come on, yeah.
As you know, patterns are everywhere, and we can make patterns with toys, with clothes, with stickers, coins, nature elements, sticks, household objects, musical instruments, or lids. Let me tell you one more thing about patterns. A pattern is something that is arranged following a rule, like this. Blue, red, blue, red, blue, red. Core. The core is the repeating part of a pattern. In this case is circle, square, triangle. Element are the objects used in the pattern. In this case we have 3 elements: circle, square, triangle. Repeating pattern. It's a core that happens over and over again. Look at here. Attribute describes what an object looks like. Reading a pattern. How do we read a pattern? Well, we use letters. Let me show you some examples. This is an A-B pattern. The core that repeats is star, square. This is an ABC pattern. The core that repeats is star, square, circle. Here we have an AAB pattern. The core that repeats is star, star, square. On the ABB pattern, the core that repeats is star, square, square. Here we have an AABB pattern. The core that repeats is star, star, square, square. And on the ABCD pattern, the core that repeats is star, square, circle, triangle. Okay guys, now that you are an expert on shapes and patterns, I will give you a new mission for this week. Make a video and show me how you can draw these 4 shapes. Find in your house objects with those shapes and match them with the draw you made. Find at least 3 objects per shape. Will you send me the pictures with the objects you found? On the second mission, we will work with patterns. Do you remember we talked about that we can make patterns with whatever we want? Well, for this week, the mission will be to make a video of you explaining 3 patterns. These are the rules. You have to make 1 pattern using your body, 1 pattern using household objects, 1 pattern using food. Make the pattern with at least 2 or 3 repetitions. Good luck! Have fun! See you next week!